Hi YouTube, welcome back to Wtf Rc Cars. So, we got setup system from Wtf Racing, and this one is the V3 of it. It's for 10 scale touring cars. So, let's have a look what the options are on this. Basically they do blue, red, orange and black. The one that I've gone for to match the Iris one, because that's all black and red. So I've gone for the red one, and this one is YT0140RD. So let's have a look what we get in box with this one. So it does come in this really nice, it's like a carbon effect case. So if we open this up, we got some instructions, show you how to put it all together. But basically you've got your plate with all the angles on it. We've got this zips up, and this is where all the bearings are packed. Then you've got the actual knurled fastenings. Let's see if we've got anything in the last one. And a bunch of little screws. Then we've got the actual parts that go together to make the kit. So you have 4 of these, and these have all got bearings already fitted in the top, and then you've got plus and minus 15 degrees on each one. See which way these go out. So you've then got your 4 plates that go around the side of it, and it is a really nice sort of carry case. It's going to keep it all really safe. So let's bring you in for a close-up look, and I'll show you how to put this thing together. Right, so first thing we're going to do is get one of these bearings, and then you've got to fasten it onto each one of these. And you're going to need a 2mm X wrench for this. So on each one of the parts that actually fasten on the wheel, you're going to want a bearing on the bottom and a bearing on the side. So I'll get all them done. Right, so once you've got all these assembled, you then want a bearing, and these go onto the back or the opposite side to the actual readout on these parts. So you're going to want 2 bearings on each one. And they basically just sit on the back opposite side to your actual readout. So I'll get them built up. Right, so that's got all these assembled. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get one of these and one of these, and then you want to drop the thumb screw through it, and then we can start to put these together. So I'll quickly get all 4 of these built up, and then we should have some idea of how it's all going to stand. So finally what we're going to need to do is build it up with the angles facing outwards, and then you just place that on your RC, on your hubs, and we've got the really nice little thumb screws that we can tighten up. And you do want a really flat surface for this, and make sure they're screwed all the way down flush with your hex drives. Once we've got all this in place, you can then use your plate on your steering. So if you line that up, you can use your steering to get the full angle, so you can see your maximum angle of the actual steering geometry. Just make sure you've got it centered when you're actually doing the steering, it is all marked. But yeah, if you centre it and then you move your steering, you can see your steering angle. So you can do it both ways, and then make sure you're centered, and you'll get your steering angle for each direction. And you can also measure your camber, caster, and your actual toe. So it's very easy. Just make sure it's completely flat, and then you get the degrees read off on the actual gauge itself. So basically, to measure the caster, you can hold your X drive up, draw a straight line. Each one of them is 2 degrees. So you can measure the camber of the wheels by reading your degrees off from the front. And again, exactly the same on the rear. And if you're wanting to measure the actual toe, you just push the gauge all the way to the end, and you can read your actual toe on both sides. And same on the rear. You can just flip it round. When it's pushed all the way to the end, that's measuring your toe. So it's quite quick and easy to do. Very easy to actually read as well, which I'm not sure if this comes across on the video, but the gauge is actually very easy to read. Let's see if I can get it to focus. So you just slide it all the way over, then you've got a bright red mark, so you can make sure your toe is correct. So on this one, looks like we've got probably 1 degree toe on that side. Yeah, on this side we haven't, so not the easiest of RCs to show you on, but just through some quick adjustment we can bring us toe in to be the same on both sides. So now we've got exactly 1 degree toe on both sides. But yeah, really quick and easy to set up, really quick and easy to check everything. You can make sure your steering angles are what they should be. You can do your camber and caster. So yeah, quite easy to use and quite an interesting kit to work with. But disassembly, simply a case of screwing off these little bits that hold it onto your car. Then you can just take out the thumb screws that hold the kit together, and you don't need to be removing all the bearings and everything, I don't believe, to get it back in its case, but we shall soon see. So it literally takes seconds to get all the kit off. So I'll just get my wheels popped back on here, and then we'll see how quick it packs up. So we've got his case. I should be able to quickly slide this back in. Then you have your thumb screws, can go in wallet compartments. We've got the thumb wheel nuts, so that's nice and easy. Then we should just be able to slide these back in. So it does look like there's enough stretch in the bottom for that to go on. See if there's enough room for these. So yeah, nice and easy to fasten it all back up. You have got that little tag that you can leave sticking out the bottom if you want. Better put the instructions back in. So yeah, there you have it. The Yeah Racing V3 setup station for 1/10 touring cars. Let's wrap this one up. So there we have it, the Yeah Racing V3 setup station for 1/10 touring cars, or 1/10 on-road. Very easy to set up, nice and easy to read, and one of the products that actually does pack up and go back in its box, which is quite nice. So yeah, hopefully you find this useful or entertaining or a bit of both. But thanks for watching WTF RC Cars. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, share to friends and family. I'll catch you guys again in the next one.